Hey guys, Sheila here from Mediavandals, and in today's video we are going to be walking you through how to set up an autoresponder in MailerLite. I'm just gonna share my screen right now and let's jump in. So here we are on the MailerLite website, and today we are setting up the tradies MailerLite autoresponder. So when people sign up to download the 5 things you can change on your website right now to get leads ebook that they are giving away, that you will automatically get the ebook and receive an auto response. So let's jump in here. And this is your MailerLite dashboard. And the reason why we're using MailerLite is because for the first 1,000 subscribers, this account is free. It's also very easy to use and very intuitive. So if you're new to sending out newsletter subscriptions or automations or anything that has to do with your business and sending communications out to clients and to potential leads and contacts, then this is a fantastic platform to get started with. And as your business grows, you can upgrade your account to grow with your business, or you can use a more comprehensive, complete software like ActiveCampaign. Now with Mediavandals, we use ActiveCampaign, but in this video, we're setting up tradies on MailerLite because there's not a lot of subscribers yet. So this is a good way for us to dip our toe in the water and test to see if our offerings are something that people want without having to spend a lot of money up front. So we're in our dashboard here, and what we're going to do is we're going to go to the automation tab, and in the automation tab you can see I have 5 proposal mistakes and tradies 5 things already set up. I'm going to create a new workflow to walk you through this. We'll hit create a new workflow, and in this we will name it our 5 things free guide, and the workflow is going to be triggered when a subscriber joins a group. What group are they going to join? We're going to join our 5 things ebook list. So repeat the workflow for subscribers who rejoin the same group. We're going to leave this turned off because this is going to be activated when they first sign up for the free e-guide. And if we jump over to tradies here, I'll show you what that looks like. So here's the tradies website, and if we scroll down to the bottom, you'll see here's the free PDF download 5 things your website should include to generate leads and get more sales. So when someone comes here and they click this button, this pop-up's going to appear, and once they put in their name and their email address and hit get free PDF download, that's going to send their name and their email address over to this section in MailerLite that we're creating right now. Once someone fills this out, we're telling MailerLite to subscribe them to this 5 things ebook. We don't want to repeat this workflow if they subscribe a second time, since they've already received that ebook, which is what we are setting up right now. So we're going to hit save. Then we're going to hit this plus sign. We're going to set a delay for 5 minutes. And what this does is once they hit submit on the tradie site, it's going to wait for 5 minutes, and then it's going to shoot them an email. So we'll hit save on that, and then we'll hit this plus sign again, and we are going to say email. We'll click on email and we'll define the email content. So what we're going to do is we're going to put the subject line is here is your free ebook download from tradies.ca. And who is this from? Now you can put the name of your business, but if the people signing up know you, you're going to want to actually keep your name in there as well. And that way when they see you showing up in their email inbox, they're not going to skip it over not recognizing that name, Tradies. They know Sheila Hurd. They're going to actually open that email because they've seen your name. So we'll leave this as Sheila Hurd from Tradies, and then the email address is sheila@tradies.ca. And I'm going to click this use Google Analytics link tracking to track the links. So I've pre-set up Google Analytics, and we will show you how to do this in another video, but in this one it's already set up. So this is telling it whenever someone clicks a link, track it in Google Analytics, and then we are getting that hard data to see if people are actually downloading the ebook and finding value in it. And now we're going to design the email content. So I'm just going to hit save, and we'll come back over here. Always save often, because if your computer crashes in the middle of this, you're going to have to start again from scratch. And in the email, I'm going to pick the rich text editor. Now, a thing here is a lot of people are going to pick the drag and drop editor because they want to make their email look super flashy with a lot of bells and whistles and graphics, but we want to avoid that. We've found that if you make the email going out look like an actual email that you would send to somebody, there is more of a chance that they are actually going to take the time to read it. If you're sending out a flashy newsletter with lots of graphics, one, it takes longer to load in the person's email client, and two, it looks like it's just some sort of promotional item. And when you send out promotional items, a lot of people will just ignore that. So we want it to look and sound like it's actually coming from us. It's an actual written email to that person, thanking them for joining the list and giving them their free download. So let's click on that rich text editor. Here's the spot where we're going to start writing our text. So the very first thing we're going to do is write, "Hi, thank you for requesting our free guide." So we're just going to jump over to our website, and we're going to grab the name of that PDF, 5 things your website should include, and then we'll jump back over here and we'll just paste that in. Then you're going to click on that, click here to download your free guide now. We're going to click this little link button, and in here you're going to insert a link to where you have uploaded your free guide. Now, a good place to upload it is somewhere like Dropbox or Google Drive or Amazon S3 storage, all of which have free accounts. You will need to go into the settings once you upload it and make sure that it can be shared with the public. And we will touch on that in another video. But for now, we're just going to post a link here just to show you how it's done. And then we will hit insert. So now this has become a link. And then we just want to give a little bit of an explanation about the free guide. So again, we're just going to keep this very brief. We don't want a big long message. We don't want a lot of fancy graphics. We just want to get to the point. Here's your free guide. We hope that you enjoy it, and download it here. When they first download the guide and they get this is touch point number 1. Now we want them to reply to us so that we can start that conversation and get to touch point number 2. It takes about 7 touch points to make a sale. Let's take advantage of that and send a few extra emails out, and then add a PS repeating that you want them to take an action. Now, the thing with this is we only want to have one specific call to action. So in your email, you don't want to say, download our guide. Oh, by the way, we also have this other guide. Oh, and we also have this product for sale. Avoid that one call to action. Download our guide, hit the reply, and let us know what you thought. One final thing we want to do before saving this is we want to add a little piece of short code in here. So this tag is dear name. And what this is going to do is it's going to grab the first name out of the database and it's going to add it to your email. So when your email gets sent out, it's going to say, "Hi Paul," or "Hi Mary. Thanks for requesting our free guide, 5 things your website should include to generate leads and get more sales. Click here to download your guide now." In this guide, you will not only find the 5 things your website should include, but there are also a few tips and tricks to start getting sales in the door. We hope you enjoy the guide. Please hit reply and let us know what you think after you've read it. Over the next few days, I'll be sending you a few more tips and tricks, so keep your eye on your inbox. We hope you enjoy this guide. Best, Sheila Hurd. P.S. Hit that reply button and let us know what you thought of this guide. So the reason why we are adding that PS is because if somebody decides they are going to quickly scan the email, then they're seeing that bottom line that says hit that reply button and let us know what you thought of the guide. And then they're going, oh, the guide download was in here. They're going to scan the email again. They're going to download that guide. So once we're done that, we're going to hit save. Now there is an article on using the custom fields, and I will link to it in the description down below. If by chance you've added someone to your mailing list and they don't have their name attached to it, there's a second tag we can use that will default to friends if their name is not attached. So we can put that in here instead. So now it's going to say hi name, and if there is no name, it's going to say hi friends. And now that I am done editing, I'm going to hit that done editing button. And here we have it. Our automation is all set up. Now when someone comes to the Tradie website and they click that download a free guide, they fill out their name and email and hit get free PDF. This is going to send them to a thank you page on the website and advise them to watch out for their email because the guide is coming. Now the reason why we use a thank you page instead of just giving them the download is if somebody puts in an email address that isn't real, they're not going to get that free guide. And the reason why we want to do that is because we want to capture those email addresses. Now we can continually have that conversation with customers and get those touch points and start that conversation. If they are using an email that isn't real and you have that download on your website without sending that email through, then you've just lost a potential conversation because they're getting the value of the guide without actually having to give you anything in exchange. So always have that thank you page telling them to watch out for their email and then have it go to your email. So now that's all set up. If you want to take this one step further, you now have the option to add more email. Take some time to plan out the rest of your emails, and what you can do is you can hit this little plus button and we're going to say delay, and we're going to wait 1 day. We'll hit save, and then we'll add another email. In here you're going to put the second subject line, who it's from. Yes, you want to use Google Analytics to track links, and then design that second email. And in those emails, you're probably going to want 4 or 5. You're going to have a sequence of emails that goes through the guide that you gave, or the checklist that you gave, or just some information in general to expand on what is in those guides or those checklists. And it will be stuff like in the first tip of the book, we talked about the header of your website. Here's some more information, and you fill them with a little bit more tips and tricks and knowledge to really bring value to that. And that increases those touch points because you're waiting a day and you're sending them another email with more information. And then you wait a day and you send them another email with more information. So you do that for 3 or 4 days, and then on that 5th or 6th or 7th day, you send them an email that says, hey, I hope you've enjoyed this series of emails. We're coming to a close. Hit that reply button. Let me know if you have any questions. We're here to help. Let me know if you want to schedule an appointment or anything to sort of promote your product a little more. So that is pretty much it. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial on how to set up automations in MailerLite. Let me know in the comments down below if you find this of value and if you are going to try it out. Let me know if you do have MailerLite set up and your automation set up. Let me know if you have any questions. Like and follow us on Facebook and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, and we will see you back here tomorrow for some more great tips. Cheers.